Hi there! Today, we're embarking on a captivating journey as we step back in time to explore the legendary TV series Full House. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of this classic show. Full House is a timeless gem that has left an indelible mark on television history. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting the series with the entire cast, then and now. We'll uncover the original identities and ages of the talented actors from the show and witness how they've transformed in 2023. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of Full House together. Number 1. Bob Saget as Danny Tanner. In the Tanner family, Danny sees himself as the raddest, baddest dad ever. While he might not exactly be the coolest or toughest, he's the family's rock, the one who keeps everyone grounded and brings much-needed stability. His legendary obsession with cleanliness makes him the guardian of order and perfection in the house. Whether you seek guidance, a spotlessly clean living space, or a reminder that perfection is within reach, well, almost. Danny Tanner is your guy in the Tanner household. Despite forever being recognized as the wholesome and squeaky clean patriarch of the Tanner family on the popular family sitcom Full House, actor-comedian Bob Saget gained a reputation as one of the most vulgar and foul-mouthed comedians in the industry. Even prior to his stint on Full House, Saget was notorious among friends for his penchant for dirty jokes. It came as no surprise to those who knew him when his rendition of an old vaudevillian joke in the documentary The Aristocrats turned out to be the most shocking and funniest among any comedian in the film. The project featured comedy luminaries such as George Carlin, Chris Rock, and Sarah Silverman. However, those unfamiliar with the real Saget were left slack-jawed hearing him describe unspeakable sexual acts committed by a family auditioning for an agent. Because of his small but unforgettable appearance in the cult movie, Saget earned a new generation of fans, many of whom probably never saw Full House anyway. While continuing his stand-up career, Saget also took the time to appear in the projects of his old friends, making guest appearances on John Stamos's Grandfathered and reprising his career-making role of Danny Tanner in the reboot Fuller House. Danny Tanner was played by Bob Saget when he was 31 years old. Sadly, on January 9, 2022, Saget was found unresponsive in his room at the Ritz-Carlton Orlando Grande Lakes, south of Orlando, Florida. He was 65 years old. Number 2. John Stamos as Jesse Katsopoulos. Jesse Katsopoulos is the epitome of cool, smooth, and unadulterated sexiness. He's the uncle everyone wishes they had, and fans worldwide have fallen head over heels for this guy. While he may have started off a bit immature, there's a soft spot in his heart for his nieces. As time progresses, he fully embraces the role of raising them and cherishes the unique bonds they share. No matter how much he grows and matures, there's one thing that will forever be synonymous with Jesse: his iconic catchphrase, "Have mercy." It's like his emotional Swiss Army knife, perfectly fitting every situation. The iconic feather-haired John Stamos soared to instant stardom as a bad boy heartthrob during the golden era of General Hospital before spending 8 years as the bad boy heartthrob on the TGIF mainstay, Full House. Over the next 20 years, he transitioned to using less hair product and worked to redeem his reputation. Although his magnetic attraction to made-for-TV movies didn't do much to boost his street cred, Stamos made a successful comeback with several well-received turns on Broadway, starring roles in higher-quality comedies, appearances in indie films, and the successful launch of his own production company. Stamos reinvented himself for a new generation with self-aware starring turns in the sports drama Necessary Roughness, the sitcom Grandfathered, and Ryan Murphy's Camp Horror Scream Queens. This retooled Stamos seamlessly fit into his roles in the reboot Fuller House and the lifetime drama You. Jesse Katsopoulos was played by John Stamos when he was 24 years old, and now he is 60 years old. Number 3. Dave Coulier as Joey Gladstone. Say hello to Joey, the guy with a joke for every situation. His humor isn't just about quick laughs, he's a master impressionist, and his stand-up routines are pure gold. Imagine a room filled with laughter as Joey takes the stage, and you know you're in for a good time. But here's the heartwarming part. The more we get to know him, Joey transforms from just a funny friend into a genuine father figure. He's always there for DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle when they need a helping hand. His caring nature shines through, proving that sometimes laughter really can be the best medicine. A boyishly attractive stand-up comic who segued into voiceovers for various animated series, hosted a weekly comedy show, and became a regular on the long-running sitcom Full House. As the third member of Primetime's only all-male parenting team, the low-key Coulier contrasted nicely with his two co-stars, high-strung Bob Saget and heartthrob John Stamos. While starring as one of the surrogate fathers on Full House, Coulier also hosted America's Funniest People, a series featuring videos of average Americans doing funny or unusual things. In March 2022, the Michigan native opened up about his struggles with alcohol addiction for the first time and revealed that he had been sober since January 2020. Joey Gladstone played by Dave Coulier when he was 28 years old, and now he is 64 years old. Number 4. Candice Cameron Wier as DJ Tanner. Meet DJ, the one with an incredible ability to keep her emotions in check, even as a child. She rarely made rash decisions, always thinking things through. Yes, she had her disagreements with her sisters, but in the end, she was the role model they needed. DJ is a caring soul, and her family means everything to her. She'd move mountains for them if she had to. So when you think of DJ Tanner, remember her as the glue that held the Tanner clan together, the voice of reason in a house full of love and laughter. That's the remarkable DJ Tanner for you. Candice Cameron, originally known simply as Candice Cameron, assumed the role of the eldest daughter, Donna Jo DJ Tanner. She matured throughout the show, experiencing milestones such as graduating from high school, falling in love for the first time, and contemplating her future in college. Shortly after bidding farewell to Full House, the actress welcomed hockey player Valeri Boer into her life and married him in 1996. The couple shares a daughter named Natasha and two sons, Maxim and Lev. Boer expanded her acting career with appearances in Make It or Break It and a stint on Dancing with the Stars in season 18. From 2008 to 2021, the author of Kind is the New Classy featured in various Hallmark Channel original productions, including the Aurora Teagarden Mysteries series. Wier also played a significant role in the Netflix spin-off Fuller House from 2016 to 2020. In April 2022, the actress signed a deal with Great American Media, assuming the role of Chief Content Officer for the network. DJ Tanner played by Candice Cameron when she was 11 years old, and now she is 47 years old. Number 5. Jodie Sweetin as Stephanie Tanner. Stephanie, the middle child, brings a feisty and competitive spirit to the Tanner family. Always up for a challenge, she's not one to be overlooked. Stephanie wasn't exactly known for following the rules all the time. She had a rebellious streak. Some might say she was a little sarcastic, maybe even a bit nosy, but hey, that's what made her so endearing. Sweetin charmed audiences as middle child Stephanie Tanner, the snarky daughter who loved spending time with Mr. Bear and was a lovable annoyance to DJ. By the end of the show, she is a junior high student, navigating crushes on boys and dealing with drama with her friends. When the show came to an end, like many child stars at the end of a successful run, Sweetin returned to private life where she would struggle with drug addiction and other issues. Sweetin managed to persevere through the adversity and work her way back into the limelight as a healthy young adult, culminating in her starring role in the Netflix reboot Fuller House. Her personal life took a roller coaster ride after the show, marked by 4 marriages. She is also the mother of 2 daughters, Beatrix and Zoe, and maintained her acting career with occasional appearances in network shows. Sweetin reprised her role as Stephanie on Fuller House and shared her journey with sobriety in a memoir titled Unsweetined. Stephanie Tanner was played by Jodie Sweetin when she was 5 years old, and now she is 41 years old. Number 6. Mary-Kate Olsen as Michelle Tanner. Michelle Tanner has a remarkable knack for observing the world and capturing every little detail. Beyond her undeniable adorableness, she craves attention while maintaining a fiercely independent spirit, a true little firecracker. Don't be fooled by her cute appearance. Michelle is sharp, really sharp. She won't let her sisters or even her classmates take advantage of her. No, she's quick to stand up for herself. That's Michelle Tanner, smart, sassy, and ready to hold her ground. Mary-Kate Olsen was born on June 13, 1986, in Sherman Oaks, CA. Alongside her twin sister Ashley, Olsen was cast as the infant Michelle Tanner on the popular family sitcom Full House before she was even a year old. The Olsen twins continued to share the role of Michelle throughout the series' run, also headlining TV movies like To Grandmother's House We Go and Double Double Toil and Trouble. They starred in a series of comedic short films under The Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley banner, extending into the early 2000s. Beyond her involvement in the fashion industry, Mary-Kate Olsen stays engaged with her lifelong love for competitive horseback riding. In 2021, she secured a noteworthy third-place finish at the Longines Global Champions Tour in Rome. The California-born Olsen tied the knot with French banker Olivier Sarkozy in November 2015. However, their marital journey took a turn when they filed for divorce in April 2020, with the separation being officially concluded in January 2021. Michelle Tanner played by Mary-Kate Olsen when she was 1 year old, and now she is 38 years old. Number 7. Lori Laughlin as Becky Katsopoulos. Becky is the full package. She doesn't just embrace positivity, she practically radiates it. Intelligent? Absolutely. Caring? Without a doubt. Yet, she's also got this sensible side, the kind you can count on to make the right decisions. When it comes to chasing dreams, Becky's fans take a page from her book. She gives it her all in every circumstance, serving as a truly inspiring force. As famous for her role as Aunt Becky, Lori Laughlin became for her part in the 2019 college admissions scandal. Lori Laughlin was a famous face for several decades. Born in Queens, New York in 1964, Laughlin grew up in Long Island, where she began nurturing a desire to act from the time she was 5. At 11, she signed with a modeling agency, and at 16, she appeared in her first series, the soap opera The Edge of Night. She made her movie debut in Amityville 3D a few years later and went on to appear with Kelly Preston in Secret Admirer. But Laughlin's big break came when she was cast as Rebecca Aunt Becky Donaldson on the hit sitcom Full House. The role made Laughlin an icon, and she would stick with the show for all of its 8 seasons. During the hustle of these projects, a bunch of Full House actors, including Lori Laughlin, hopped on board for a sequel called Fuller House. Laughlin reprised her character from decades ago, introducing it to a brand new fan base. But then, in 2019, things took a sharp turn. The FBI charged Laughlin with shelling out $500,000 to sneak her 2 daughters into the University of Southern California through some shady means. She and her husband, fashion guru Massimo Giannulli, were part of a group of 50-plus parents caught up in the whole Varsity Blues college admissions scandal saga. Netflix and Hallmark didn't waste any time and dropped Laughlin like a hot potato after the charges, dealing a serious blow to her public image. Becky Katsopoulos played by Lori Laughlin when she was 24 years old, and now she is 58 years old. Number 8. Andrea Barber as Kimmy Gibbler. Kimmy, a character that's, well, quite the spectacle, to put it mildly. We'll dub her personality as underachieving. You catch my drift? She's that rebellious spirit who isn't exactly best friends with authority. Kimmy's got this extraordinary talent for marching to the beat of her own drum. She's like a whirlwind of energy, and here's the kicker. She acts first and thinks later, or maybe, just maybe, she'll skip the thinking part altogether. But hey, that's Kimmy in all her glory, just being Kimmy. Following the conclusion of Full House, Barber gracefully exited the realm of acting. She seized the opportunity to pursue her academic journey, completing her education at Whittier College and later obtaining an MA in Women's Studies from the University of York in England. Returning to her roots, she resumed working for her undergraduate alma mater. In 2002, Barber entered a new chapter in her personal life by tying the knot with Jeremy Ritke. Their union brought forth 2 children before culminating in a divorce in 2014. Fuller House marked a significant return to the screen for her, marking her first role since the conclusion of the original series. Kimmy Gibbler played by Andrea Barber when she was 11 years old, and now she is 47 years old. Number 9. Blake Tuomi Wilhoit as Nicky Katsopoulos. Nicky, much like his twin brother Alex, is an absolute hoot. These little troublemakers could whip up a storm, especially during the 7th and 8th seasons. It's almost like they had a secret mission to keep everyone on their toes. Their bond was so tight, it was like they were attached at the hip. Jesse and Becky, being the wise parents they are, knew exactly what to do. They aimed for Nicky and Alex to discover their distinct personalities and wanted these little guys to grow and shine individually. Neither of the twins has pursued acting since their Full House days, and it seems they likely experienced the remainder of their childhood and adolescence in a relatively normal manner. Nevertheless, the allure of the entertainment industry proved irresistible, drawing them back in different capacities. Dylan found his niche in the sound departments of notable shows like Game of Thrones and Black Sails, while Blake followed suit, contributing to the sound departments of FBI and Castle Rock. In a nostalgic twist, the twins made a brief return to the Full House universe in 2016 with a cameo appearance on Fuller House. After Full House ended, Blake, along with Dylan, stopped acting and is trying to lead a normal life. He lives in Atlanta, GA, and works as a firefighter. He has interest in music and plays several instruments. Nicky Katsopoulos played by Blake Tuomi Wilhoit when he was 2 years old, and now he is 34 years old. Number 10. Scott Weinger as Steve Hale. Steve's world centers on 2 things, video games and raiding the refrigerator. But here's the kicker, he's also an incredible boyfriend. I mean, he's head over heels for DJ, and it's not just words, he walks the talk. Steve's the dependable, rock-solid support that DJ can always count on. And to top it all off, he's a genuine sweetheart, respectful, easygoing, and overflowing with love. Whether it's chilling with DJ or spending time with her family, Steve is always ready to be there at every turn. Possessing what some might describe as a classically handsome appearance, Scott Weinger was well on his way to earning the status of a TV heartthrob when he made a noteworthy decision. In the 1990s, he temporarily pressed pause on his Hollywood career to pursue education at Harvard University. Remarkably, even amidst his Harvard days, Weinger remained active both in front of the cameras and behind the scenes, showcasing his versatility. In 1994, he took on the role of youth correspondent for ABC's Good Morning America. However, Weinger is most renowned for lending his voice to the character Aladdin in Disney's animated blockbuster film of 1992. He further solidified his connection to the character by reprising the role in 2 direct-to-video sequels and the subsequent spin-off TV series. His journey showcased a harmonious blend of academia and entertainment, adding layers to his already multifaceted career. Steve Hale played by Scott Weinger when he was 16 years old, and now he is 48 years old. Number 11. Gail Edwards as Vicki Larson. Vicky shows kindness in every sense. She's like the guiding star in DJ's life, offering perfect advice, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, like DJ's relationship with Steve. When you see Vicky, it's hard not to imagine what an incredible mother she would have been. She possesses those special qualities that bring to mind Pam, Danny's late wife. It's as if she carries a piece of Pam's warmth and love with her. Gail Edwards, a native of Coral Gables, Florida, immersed herself in the world of entertainment after graduating cum laude from the University of Miami in 1975. Displaying her diverse talents, she wrote, produced, and took center stage in the off-Broadway musical Becoming, which garnered the Miami Herald Critics' Choice Award 3 times before making its debut in New York. This marked the beginning of her journey in the limelight. While in New York, Edwards inked a deal with the Lamont Zetter Management Group. She continued her successful run by producing and starring in 2 more productions, The Good One and Vanities, both of which earned her the Dramalogue Critics Award. However, her focus eventually shifted towards television. Edwards left her mark on popular shows like Full House, 1987, notably with the storyline of Vicky and Danny breaking up, and Blossom, 1990, until 1994. Opting for a change, she bid farewell to show business and relocated to Sedona, Arizona. In a surprising turn of events, after 23 years, Edwards returned to reprise her role as Vicky Larson in The Fuller House, 2016, reboot in 2017. Her reasoning, once an actress is always an actress. 3 years later, she revisited the character once more for the series finale, reaffirming her enduring connection to the world of acting. Vicky Larson played by Gail Edwards when she was 39 years old, and now she is 72 years old. We reflect on the incredible journey of the Full House cast from 1987 to 1995, witnessing their growth and transformations. It's evident that the bond forged during those years has left an enduring legacy. From thrilling highway pursuits to heartwarming moments, these actors brought the California Highway Patrol to life. Their stories continue to resonate with fans around the world. As we explore their then and now, we celebrate the enduring impact of Full House. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic trip down the California highways with the remarkable Full House of yesteryear.